Let me first say that it was a memorable occasion for me, and it's an experience that will remain in my mind for a very long time to come, because I got to know the easiest ways and the means of monitoring nutrients and water, which is a major challenge in the environment where I'm working. Secondly, it gave me the opportunity to meet the who is who in the area of soil and water management. And to me, that is a very humbling experience.
In 1995, I went for my fellowship for 8 months at the University of California, Davis in the USA. I mainly studied the soil moisture nutrient probe. I did experiments using the soil moisture nutrient probe for 8 months. I also had time to look at other technologies, including drip irrigation for large-scale farmers. It was a fantastic experience because you can see what other people, other countries, they are doing. So it's wonderful.
I was able to learn isotope techniques that deal with water uptake, nutrient movements in crops. As a country, we are one of the top users of fertilizer in the continent, and we still have a lot of wastage in terms of the amount we apply. So isotope techniques can be used to actually help us save in terms of nitrogen fertilizer we import.
A fellowship is where IAEA gives you some kind of training opportunity where you go to do certain topics on agricultural management, and then you are given knowledge on nuclear techniques to do the normal measurements in agriculture.
And the things that you studied or learned when you were at the IAEA, have you been able to use them now back in Kenya?
Not how I'm using, because I still have experiments that are ongoing, that are basically revolving around the techniques that I learned in cyberstove. One, look at how much enrichment pigeon pea makes to the soil.
Yes, I've been using this experience since I did my fellowship. I've been using the soil moisture nutrient probe. Some of the works that I saw on large-scale drip irrigation technologies are some of what I've also implemented for small-scale farmers. And I also learned about radiation safety.
They have been very useful. I'm also going to use the same techniques of radioactive materials like the nutrient plot and N15 to continue with the work and be able to quantify what imbalances in those systems.
What would you say are the main benefits of the fellowship scheme?
The fellowship schemes normally gives you an exposure into the nuclear techniques. It also gives you confidence because you are normally attached to somebody who is experienced with the technologies before. Then you get confidence and you can be able to be on your own and do the experiments that will be able to help the farmers in your country.
There are many benefits. I would say for us as a research institute, our capacity is improved. We are able to train other people, and also we are able to initiate studies that are beneficial to this country in terms of quantifying issues that deal directly with agriculture and water management in this country.
It's an eye-opener because it gives you the opportunity to look at things differently. This fellowship, it gives you another dimension, especially for those of us who are involved in research and who are supposed to pass over some of this information to the consumers.
I am an IAEA fellow on training
trying to acquire knowledge and skills on the use of drip irrigation and the use of the neutron probe. When I go back home, I'll be working with my institution. The knowledge will be transferred to the institution. I will also be working with farmers on farm because of the problems they are facing right now with soil moisture shortage. They complain that during the dry season, their vegetables and their other crops like cereals, they are not having enough moisture to support the crop growth, so they end up getting poor harvest. So what they do, we wrote a proposal to IAEA to see how we can manage irrigation water in the dry season for cereal and legume intercropping, for income generation and for soil health. I'm sure if this type of technology is introduced back home, definitely farmers will definitely go in for it.